Hey, how you doing? This is Kitch, and you are watching me play Factorio. I was down here just trying to figure out what the solar problem was, and it's that we're out of solar panels and accumulators, which is why none of this is being built. And I basically found out that we disabled those solar panel factories over there in the mall, and we're just basically waiting on this to be built. These logistics chests were out of range, and we don't have any construction bots working right now, so I'm not really sure what is going on. I don't know. I don't know. It's that weird construction bot thing that is happening. I keep meaning to look into that. One of these days, I'm going to. The solar train, I've called for it. It should be on its way here. Yeah, here it is, right here. We'll just go ahead and hop on board. So yeah, hopefully that solar or that RoboPort will be built, and we can start getting some solar panels. We're running a little iffy on power. Getting these solar panels up would definitely help. We're still not drawing from the accumulators. We're still generating enough power. But during the nighttime, it's getting a little bit iffy. And it looks like kind of the sun's going down. Oh, let's just look. Yeah, we're getting about 1 gigawatt of solar power right now. And as the sun goes down, it starts to go down. Starts to go way down. But this was bumping up to like 3.5 or something like that gigawatts, and at night, it's just a little bit too much. Like I said, we haven't been drawing from the accumulators yet, so it's not like we're in bad shape, but it's, we're definitely using a lot more than we were, and I don't know what this holdup is. What's this holdup? Okay. All right, so we're running a little low on iron. I'm not sure what's going on there. It looks like it's fine now. Maybe it was just running behind. Yeah. I don't know. We probably need to update all those to blue. That may help a little bit. Getting the whoa, that was close. I don't know. I don't know what we'll do about that. We'll do something though. This episode, though, I want to concentrate on something a little different. I want to move up, get in the regular building train, and come up in this area and start working on basically a science facility. Let's stop right here. All right, so there's a couple of ways we can go about doing this. There is a top-down approach and a bottom-up approach. Boy, that little satellite train is just flat out moving all the time. So you go to main satellite. You want, you're never going to have a full cargo inventory. Let's say 10 seconds passed and item count greater than 2 and 10 seconds passed and cargo greater than 2. So it's not moving empty because I suspect that it's just moving back and forth empty. Yes, it is. All right, I have to remember I did that. All right, so basically all this area right here. I've got a little thing over here where I've calculated all the stuff we're going to need. And it's a lot. It's going to be a lot. If I'm honest here, we're looking at quite a few little things. But like I said, I'm thinking about we'll do it with solar power and bots, and it'll be really easy. We don't have to worry about rolling belts or anything like that. We just create a generic design, and it'll carry over throughout everything. And I don't need nearly that much stuff, but we're gonna get it all anyway. And we want inserters as well, and all the chests. We've got all the chests. All right, so I don't know how to best lay these out. Let's see, what do... That's 10. That's 10. And that's a pretty good amount. It's a rock. All right, so that's 10 factories in this formation. And with this setup, we can do a box and a box like that. That's as far as those beacons can be away and still touch both of them, right? All right, I think there's also a setup where we do it like this. Let's bring out these. And yeah, we don't need all these. This is an exaggeration at the moment. Okay. We can set it up like this and bring the beacons in closer. Can we get it? No, it's got to come in further. How close can we get these two together and still touch? That is how close we can get. And still touch. And that will touch both of these factories, right? You get that side, you get that side. Okay, we can do that right there. And this actually allows kind of the same thing, but we can allow for intermediate products to shift in between the two. Problem is that you can't really do both. Well, I guess you could. We can do that right there. And then if they need an intermediate product, go to that. And that keeps the beacon spacing and everything from there should be fine. All right, I like that. I like that. I think it'll work. Or, you know, maybe we don't need to direct insert at all. Maybe we could just do them all? I don't know. I don't know. I don't remember which ones are direct inserts or not. Like, I know the copper wire into the green circuits is a direct insert. It's not into the red. And I don't know that it is in anything else. Well, it's just going to be a lot of stuff. So let's just start somewhere and go. We need basically 32 factories. Just start from right here. 32 factories and that setup. Let's see, it was that one right there, right? Yes. So that would be that. A requester chest. Let's see, we would need a requester chest right here. Requesting copper. And that could go out to a requester chest right here. That was requesting iron. Would come out like that. You would go out to a passive provider like that. Okay, so if we made you green circuits and copper wire, do the little right click thing here to populate those. So request 75 of those. Request, we don't want the wire. But we do want, we don't have green wire on this, do we? We're gonna have to set that up so that we don't fill up this basically with that wire. Okay, and that is basically our green circuit setup. Red circuits. Yeah, we need a whole bunch of those. I think that's going to be the sandwich here. As close as we possibly can. If we're going to do this that close together, we need to not center it. We need it to be basically all the way over. That's still touching it? It is. All right, so we can do a simple one of these. Requester out to a provider. The green chips are just going to be right next to it. No, just kidding. I mean, we're just laying this out. It's not like we're actually designing anything here. Just laying out the setups. Okay, that'll work for that. Blue circuits are going to be a little bit more involved, but we already have a setup that works for them in a tileable fashion. And we don't have to worry about how long they are because of because why? Oh, because we're not using belts. So we're not being fed by belts, so we're not limited by that. Let's go ahead and grab one of these setups. Let's see, let's get the ones that are just going across like this. And let's see, we can remove all the belt and all the inserters for now. We just are interested in basically the pipes and stuff. I think that'll do it. All right, so simplify this a bit. And let's say that was fed from down here. We could fit a chest here. Or, I mean, sorry, we could fit an inserter here. I don't think that's going to help us much, though. I think we're going to have to keep that spacing just to have enough room to have both our input and our output chest. Input being a requester, output being passive provider. And that's going to just take a lot of circuits. And the gas will just be like that. There we go, and we can expand that however far we need it. We're going to need... Okay, let's see. We need 32 of the green circuit facilities, just like that. We need 75 of the red. That's a lot. And for the blue circuits, we need 23. Not too bad. Not too bad. Okay, that is that's gonna work. We've got the setup here. We just need the numbers. I don't know how much this pipe is going to be able to feed. Now that I'm thinking about it, you need how much? 5. It's not that much. We'll see. We might have to have some kind of setup where we ship. We have little things. We have multiple pipes coming in. Or maybe one pipe will work for that. Who knows? Who knows? That is 8. So, I mean, we're doing more than this off of one pipe. And maybe one pipe will be just fine. Who knows? All right, so what else can we check off our list here that's going to be fairly easy? I'm just looking at, like, the base materials, right? The absolute base. See, plastic's going to have to come in because that's done somewhere else. We're going to need gears. Gears. That's a pretty base material. That will work with just a setup like this. We can actually copy this setup right here. We'll move it on down. And yeah, you'll just be, you won't be red chips, you'll be gears. Carry that over. That'll just be a request for that. Those probably can get direct inserted somewhere. But we're actually not going to need that many gear factories. It looks like about 12. So that's not too bad. Anything else fairly basic? Batteries. Batteries. We don't need a lot of batteries, but we do need some batteries. That's going to be sulfuric acid as well, I think. Batteries. They're intermediate products, right? Yes. Sulfuric acid. They require 20. So we need to get the batteries close to this. And they're made in a chemical plant, I believe. Yes. Well, I mean, we have a battery set up that's beaconed. Not that one, but yeah, right here. We already have that battery set up, but that's not using it's not using bots, but easily could be. How many of those do we need? We need 4. We just basically need one of those. Not too bad. Not too bad. Did we finally get our roboport here? We did. We did. We got it done. And these guys, it looks like they are being moved now. Our solar train is back at base, but it has a pretty full inventory. What are you waiting for exactly? We're waiting for cool for 30 seconds of inactivity. Yeah, just go. Just go. 30 seconds of inactivity is actually a really long time, now that I'm thinking about that. Let's see what we can do about that. 30 seconds of inactivity is ridiculous. Let's do 5. Yeah. All right, gears. Let's see. We're talking about batteries. Batteries. Those aren't standard manufacturing things. All right, I think those are going to be the big ones. We need a whole bunch of other items as well. We are going to need some copper. Let's see. We're going to need 31 of those, 32 of those. And so we're going to need about, we are going to need some just standard copper. And that's going to be exactly the same as this. It's not going to be any different at all. But we are going to have some rogue copper cables. Let's go ahead and switch it just to let us know that we have it. Like for the red circuits and things like that, where it's not a direct insert, we're going to have a separate section for those. Ooh. We're going to need stone bricks for the furnaces that are needed for the one science. That's going to be a little bit of a pain. I ain't going to lie. It's going to be a little bit of a pain. But a lot of these are just little tiny things that aren't really going to require a whole bunch. I mean, there's like, an inserter factory for the green science. Inserter and a transport belt factory for the green science. And that's going to be, we're just going to need one of those each. The miners, we're going to need about 5 of those. Pipes, we're going to need 2 of those. It's a whole bunch of little things, really is what it is. And actually, most of them are going to be this setup right here. That setup is going to work for like 99% of what we need to build. It's just the things that require the acid that's not, and the ones that are direct insert like this. So it's not going to be bad. Well, I'm going to go ahead and just kind of lay these out by the numbers just to kind of look at what it looks like, right? We're not in the final place of this. We're just kind of laying stuff out just to get an idea of what it looks like and how we may be able to arrange this in a way where it may make some sense. All right, well, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next time where hopefully we will have a lot of these factories laying around. Okay, I'll see you then.